Alright, so your soldier, you generally want to be whipping your sniper to shutter. He's going bats. I mean, you can do that. I like him in shutter because most teams will be shutter. Going bats is relatively rare. I would say in this instance, you can honestly just have your demo trap shutter here, and you can honestly just try to push up to these crates. You can have your
Yeah.
heavy stand there, because that's a really passive spot to be. Alright. So, they have, I think your med died on mid.
Yeah.
That is crits. What? Okay. So what you're doing here is you're getting your med alive. You're keeping your med alive, and then you'll just use your ad and kill them because they're on crits. Like, if you have shiny people on your team, they won't be able to kill that with critical hits. I.e., if you have over 25% ad over them, it's really easy to counter crits. I don't know why they critsed onto your ramp. But sure, I guess. Mikhail is way too forward here. He should be on bets. What you should be doing here is working your sniper into shutter. You're looking for a pick, you're buffing him, and you're looking for a pick. Then you can use that pick to exchange off of. Of course, they're on crits, so it's not like an exchange really matters. You can honestly go as soon as you get Uber. But that's generally what you're doing in the downtime while you're waiting for Uber. Oop. Interesting. I mean, that exchange could work if you just got your demo way in. I don't know where he was. I guess he's in lobby. Okay.
Yeah, what?
That force could have worked out if you had your demo with you and you could just drop down on the crates and you could start shooting people trying to make space. Because if they're gonna be on crits, they're not gonna be able to stop you if you're shiny, even if your Uber is god awful. So, what's going on over here? You got Mikhail and crates. Alright. They're really passive. You should be hugging this wall here, Mikhail. You can honestly, like this demo, you should be in together, I think. You should not be holding ramp when you don't have point. You should only be pushing bats and only holding ramp. Like there's no reason to ever be ramp when the point is not captured. Yeah. Okay, Kurtz comes out. What happens to your med? He gets out and he has ad. If you're at ad, once again, you can be shiny and they cannot be shiny, therefore it's imperative that you can just go in with your team and kill them with your demoment. Okay. Okay, this should be pretty much free. They're giving you tons of space. You should have your team on the point here.
I feel like this guy should participate tubers more.
That could work if they're on crits, because there's nothing they can really do to stop you from doing
I
that.
mean, that's what I used to do in main, but I stopped.
I suppose. I mean, you're giving up a lot of space for free. What should have happened during that Uber there is you should have had your team in, capture the point, and get a hold up on a ramp. Like, you already have a dispenser here, your heavy can sit here forever. And just, like, spam, watch for sacks. And then it's just a matter of your med counting ad and being ready to get out on the crits. Like, this is where the crits is best. This is when they should actually be, like, getting their soldier on roof and, like, critzing onto your med. Okay, there they go, there they go. They're looking for your med. Get your med out. You can literally go all the way to spawn, you don't need to be shy. Well, I guess that would involve, shying out, but I mean, like... That's what I would generally do. Just get your med all the way out to spawn when they crits. Like, it's not worth it. All you're looking for is an Uber. If you can get an Uber, you can counter crits. Like, what I'm seeing here is that you aren't taking advantage of the fact that they cannot be shiny. Because if they are not able to be shiny, then your shininess will have a great advantage over the enemy team. Alright. I would trap shutter, mid.
Yeah, I normally do, but this team always went left.
If they're going bats, you can honestly just take advantage of that, and you can have your demo, like, shoot from crates onto their bats. You might even be able to, like, jump onto roof and shoot pipes onto them.
Yeah.
Like, they're giving you point for free. And this is where it would pay off to be aggressive here. Like, if your heavy was in, like, that could have been fat. I'm also not sure how many stickies you had loaded. If you had 8 there, I mean, could have done some huge things if you're heavy in demo we're in.
Yeah.
Also, soldier can jump on roof and wait for them to drop down, because if they're gonna drop down like that, you can it's so free to kill them from there. Like that's just a matter of playing the waiting game. Like either like they can get on cap, but if they're gonna get on cap, then you'll always have the advantage positioning wise if they're playing that passive. Like you can have, honestly, you could have had your soldier roof, your heavy demo could have been hugging this wall here, could have been pretty easy.
So should the demo play around the heavy?
If they're playing bats, I want to hug this wall on heavy, personally.
Yeah.
Are they still on crits? Question mark.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
They went on Chris the whole
No,
game.
this looks like stock. Maybe it's festivized. Oh, stop
Yeah,
moving.
Kritzkrieg.
Stop moving.
Chris Krieg. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, festivals. Yeah.
Yeah. So, this is where you need to be ready to get your med out as soon as they crits. Like, it looks like your med kind of knows that because of how far back he's playing, but you should not be in any danger right now. Yeah. Okay. Med's trying to use the porta potty. Okay, alright. You were hesitating a little bit there. I mean, it would have been really easy to just walk out to spawn with the S key, and then you'd have full Uber, and then you could honestly just snowball this entire game. If you kill their med once, you'll be at, like, pretty much even Uber. Like, because the time it takes to respawn will roughly equal 25% Uber. And from there, you'll have shiny people, and they'll have crits. Like, crits is only really viable as a play to, like, equalize ad. Like, if your med dies while they're at like 30%, like, that's when you go crits, and that's when you try to go for a play with your demo to kill your med. I would not advise full-time crits ever. It's just like, I think that you're just playing around the situation poorly. Like, honestly, I think that's why you're losing. Well, I know that's why you're losing. You're just not playing the crit situation very well.
Yeah.
Here, yeah, your heavy's going toxic. Okay, fat. The scout runs away immediately upon seeing the minigun. Okay, great job. You're denying the bomb. Cool.
Medic still died,
oops.
though.
Oh, shit. That kind of blows. Okay, it looks like this is a losing battle. It looks like you're just getting out here. Okay. No reason to die here. I would say sack if they were on stock, but they're on crits, and they were like meds and lower. So honestly, I would just work my sniper into shutter, just see what I can get. Like work your sniper shutter, see what he can shoot. Like if I was shutter here, like this demo, it's NG, like simple body shots for Mr. the Combine. That's what you do during these, I mean, with crits, you're kind of playing it like a neither team has Uber situation. Because, effectively, they don't have Uber. You're pushing from ramp, which I would not say is ever good. Mikhail, you could be way more forward with your demo here. If he's making that much space for you, and your pyro's fisting too, like, you can start hugging this wall. Like, if you got stickies like that, you can honestly, like, trap this, and then they're not a factor.
Mm-hmm.
Also, having your soldier up on roof. Like, kill the mini here, and then start shooting down below. Okay, and they crits and crates, they're memeing. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do here. I mean, generally the biggest thing I'm seeing is just like not playing crit situations right. Like make it so that your med lives during the critzes, and then when you have Uber and they don't, that's when you can take like the easiest, like not even an exchange. You can just take a fight with the Uber, and then you can just get point. Try to kill their med with the Uber is pretty big. Honestly, I would say Scout Ubers would probably be effective in that situation, because all you want to do is just kill their med. Because they're going to run away from the shiny people, and you can have the rest of your team cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Soldier here? Like, Soldier here, like, what are you getting? Like, down there. Alright, this is good, this is good. That's why you do that. Like, you go on a roof, and then they can't shoot you from there. Like, do you know how awkward this angle is to shoot on heavy? Like, it's pretty much impossible. Like, if there's, like, a mini here, like, just wrangled, like, you have to do so much, like, stupid, like, angles to work with to kill it.
Such a weird angle to look at.
Yeah. Like, if they're all just jerking off down there, like, that is your soldier's playground. Yeah, here I would say, well, your scout's dead. I would have honestly just taken this on my pyro. Like, I like detonator on this map. I like detonator in, like, every path, because I like to be able to jump. Like, if the scout's dead, I would have just gone into the second most mobile class in the area. So I like that you're holding ramp here. Here, you can... Okay, your demo should just reload his sticks, and Mikhail should be like right here, ready to stop the cab. I mean, you don't have Uber, it's pretty unlikely they're gonna sack. Okay, there's a crits coming out, your med's not passive enough. I'd imagine he dies to the crits. Nope, he's a beast. Nope, I see toss, yep. Yeah, if they have crits, don't be here. Be like all the way back here. Like, when they crits, like the instant you walk out, Esky.
Can trap there too on the way out.
That's true, yeah. Alright. So what are we working with here? Again, I'd just say work your sniper into shutter. Like, what happens if your sniper's shutter here? Like... I mean, they're not holding a lot of space. Like, from here, like, are they holding bats? Where are they? Are they okay? They've got a lot of people dead. Okay, no, they're in lower.
Oh, yeah. They kept doing that.
I think that you probably could have gotten the point there. Like, they were not holding a lot of ground at all. And if your demo was, like, on bats and you saw them in lower, like...
Spam lower, yeah.
Pretty big spam here. And honestly, you could just cap point. I mean, you did cap point, but that was an odd play from them. I would not ever advise holding lower. I'd say rarely go lower in the first place, unless you're, like, actually going for a dumb flank. Or, like, if you're a heavy in overtime and you're waiting for them to drop off bats and you just want to delay them for a few seconds. I'm pretty sure this is actually fightable. Like, okay, yeah. I like the heavy Uber here. A lot of teams would say, general rule of thumb is don't do heavy Ubers. This is actually an idea. This is actually a good idea. Heavy can do a lot of work in pushing people off point. He didn't have any explosive classes with him, which kind of blows. So they all just kind of got out to crates, and then nothing happened. But if you had your soldier, I mean, he's dead right now. I don't know if he was dead before the Uber. But
I was Ubered, but I was too weak to go in.
That would have been a good spot for your soldier to be in. Your heavy could push them out to crates, and then if you got here, huge. That's what I try to do as much as possible on offense. Like, whenever I'm taking heavy Ubers, like, if I Uber around this corner and start shooting people, this is when I have my soldier jump over. Like, jump over from bats to their ramp. Soldier can do a lot of stuff with combo on this map. Again, you're pushing ramp, don't. That's all I gotta say.